Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about one of the worst movies about superheroes. The most interesting thing here is that no one could even imagine that this movie would fail. It's like imagining that the new Avengers or Iron Man will fail now. Now all the actors who starred in this masterpiece say that they knew that the film would fail even during the filming, but when the production began, a huge queue of people who wanted to act lined up at the door of the Warner studio. For example, Chris O'Donnell turned down a role in the movie Men in Black, which he probably regrets now. The filming took place in the usual mode. All the problems started during post-production. Warner Brothers Studio, having received a rough version of the film, conducted test screenings, which went terribly. None of the test group liked the film. Batman and Robin went to reshoots. Many scenes were replaced or simply cut. Actress Alicia Silverstone was more unlucky than anyone else. Almost nothing was left of her character in the film. This happened mainly because of journalists who wrote that the actress has gained a lot of weight and it seems to be very noticeable in the film. I wonder if anyone would dare to write such an article today. The only one who did not harm his career by starring in this film was George Clooney, which is quite strange considering his suit with nipples, but the fact is that he has a very good sense of humor and he always joked, which caused him only positive emotions. For example, in one interview, the actors were asked what they would like to take home from the set. Arnold Schwarzenegger said he would like to take a Mr. Freeze costume, Uma Thurman wanted a flower throne, Elle Macpherson asked for a cap with the movie logo, and George Clooney said that the only thing he wants to take home is Elle Macpherson. Hitting theaters on July 12, 1997, it became the first Batman film not to become the top-grossing film of the summer. A great start worldwide in the first week, turned into one of the biggest failures of the Warner studio. The average rating from viewers and critics was 3 points out of 10, which can be called a disaster. Such a failure forced the studio to close several superhero projects that were already in development. Warner's planned their cinematic universe based on comics back in the 90s. The next films were to be released about Robin and Superman, who was to be played by Nicolas Cage, who already had a signed contract, and the next Batman film was to be Batman v Superman. The director of the film, Joel Schumacher, asked for a long time to give him money for one more film, but the producers refused, after which Schumacher blamed the studio for the failure of the film. According to him, the film was not supposed to be so bright and cheerful. The studio insisted on this in order to sell more toys for children, and the director wanted to shoot something more mature. But as we know, directors always want to make a masterpiece, and bad studio bosses who don't want to make money always get in the way of talents like Schumacher. Personally, I don't understand why Batman Forever was accepted normally, and Batman and Robin are not anymore. The films are very similar in their colors and atmosphere. It's a shame we didn't get to see the third film from Tim Burton. The first two parts from him were really good. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and write comments with ideas for the following videos.